James and Tata from 90 Day Fiancé the other way. This couple here hasn't been super scandalous this season, but they're not without their own drama. Basically, they met each other online, they got married, they've been married for about 2.5 years. She came over to the United States, and that's where they lived for their marriage. They were living in Maine, which, if you don't know, because you're not from the United States, that is in the very upper corner, in the northeastern corner by Canada, but it is like right on the edge there. He works for his family there. They repair elevators or lifts, and she was making jewelry and selling it online. She became very homesick, and also she was having a lot of health issues, and so she wanted to go back to Indonesia, where she is from. So he followed her 30 days later so that he could make a little extra money. In that 30 days, he racked up about $8,000 in debt trying to fix the car, and also didn't tell the family whose business he works for that he was leaving until the day before. He decided to still come over even though there was that debt there. They have no money. Now, she doesn't live in any of the big cities. She lives in a small town, and there is very little work there. Both of them are helping with her family's plantain chip business. They're living with her parents currently, and they're saying that it's not a very lucrative business at the time. And also, since he doesn't have any kind of work permits, he cannot legally work there. She got all of her health issues cleared away. It turns out to be her thyroid, which I'm not sure why somebody in the United States couldn't have figured that out, but there's all of that going on. And she wants to stay and try to figure it out, but he's saying, we have no money, I need to go back. Currently, they've been posting on social media together, traveling together, so we don't know exactly what happened from the time that the season ends till now, but it does seem like he does go back to the United States so that he can work more and make more money so that they can afford to live in Indonesia until she can get a job or he can get a work permit there and he can also work. Plus, again, they've got this debt at home that they need to pay off. He also does not want children. She does want children. She says that he never told her that he didn't want kids and that this was like a new revelation. And she seems like she desperately does want to become a mother and have children, but she'd rather not have children in order to keep him. But it kind of feels like eventually it is going to be something that becomes more and more important to her, and that she may end up resenting him for not giving her this opportunity. She then tells her family that he's going back to the United States, but she doesn't let them know he has to go back to make money. We have no money. We cannot afford to live. She just says basically oh, he has to go back. He's leaving me. He wanted to go back. And of course, her family is very upset because that means that she also has to go back, and she really doesn't want to. She says she was in a very negative headspace there and that she wants to stay in Indonesia. I don't know what the future holds for these two, but I just kind of have a feeling she really wants to be in Indonesia. He really wants to be in America. He doesn't want kids. She does. And there's sometimes things that are too big in your life to just make sacrifices for or compromise on. And where you live and whether or not you have children, also religion is another big one. But those things are big things that sometimes just there's no compromising. And unfortunately, maybe the best thing to do is split. But what do you think of this couple and their situation?